You can always be a part of Kutztown Live by giving us a call at 610-683-4859. And now, this is Kutztown Live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kutztown Live. I am your host, Laura, along with my fabulous and wonderful co-host,
Juliana Jablonski. Hello, hello.
We are very excited to be here today. We have another very exciting show.
You weren't here with us last week. We had the lovely Matt Devine here.
We did, yes. I was off doing other things.
It was great to have him in the show. He's fun. I never really got to talk to him before, so it was my first time really chatting with him. So
definitely.
It was good. Thanks, Matt, for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Today we have our regular interviews. Yeah, that's what our regular spot. There we go. With the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce with our new wonderful friend, Lori D'Onofrio-Galli from the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce. Hello.
Hello, Laura. Thank you. And hello, Juliana, my old friend Juliana.
Hello, hello. How are ya?
I'm fine.
I'm going to miss not seeing you every other week after I graduate.
Why are you graduating anyway? Why are you leaving me? I don't understand that.
What in the world?
Well, I'm here, as you said, representing the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce. We're still celebrating our 30th year in 2019. The Chamber started in 1989. And did you know that Kutztown University was very instrumental in the founding and the early years of our Chamber? And here we are today.
Wow.
With this partnership and many others. I'd like to talk about some of our upcoming events before we get to our special guest today, who are here to talk about something fun called Petworking. First, I'd like to let the listeners know that tomorrow evening, one of our very established members, Russell Farbiars of Antonavage Farbiars, a law firm in Hamburg, PA, is opening a new business called Northeast Berks Abstract. And there'll be a special open house tomorrow from 5:30 till 7:30 at the 1787 Brewing Company, 43 South 4th Street in Hamburg. And I'm very pleased that our chamber will be conducting a ribbon cutting around 6:30 tomorrow evening. So that event is free. There'll be light fare and drinks served to guests, and we're expecting a wonderful turnout. So if you're free, please join us for that special open house for Northeast Berks Abstract. Also coming up in April, towards the end of the month, will be our monthly breakfast meeting. Now, typically these are held always on the third Friday of the month, but due to the Easter holiday, the date has been switched to April 26th, so that is the fourth Friday. Dr. Keith Floyd, the founder and president of Envision Group, will be our keynote speaker, and our nonprofit presentation will be handled by Kutztown Strong. So we look forward to that event. That's sponsored by Interlace Communications at the Lions Fire Company. And all this information and registration is open now, can be found at northeastberkschamber.com. Now I'd like to introduce our special guest today. Right here on my left is a newer member of the Northeast Berks Chamber. Her name is Kelly Cronrath, and she's the owner of Bubbles and Beyond Pet Salon in Topton. And next to Kelly, we have Kim Davis of KD Consulting, who is also the volunteer, I will call her manager of the Friend Inc. Pet Pantry, and Kim has been here with us in the studio before. And last but not least, we have Martina Chevarez from L-Tri-C. She is our spring intern at the Chamber. Welcome, everyone.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Kelly, let's start with you because you haven't been here before for Kutztown Live. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and yourself and how you got started?
Well, I began the business in 2004. We're located on Center Avenue in Topton. We accept all different breeds of dogs. I'm not quite sure of how I got started into it. I was just looking for something to do, and I've always had a passion for pets and animals, and this is just the perfect job for me.
How many groomers do you have? I guess you're the chief groomer there, is that correct?
Right. We currently have 3 groomers right now.
Are you from the area, from Northeast Berks?
Yep, I grew up in Topton, so I didn't stray very far.
Well, that's great, and thank you for joining the chamber.
Sure, thank you for having me.
Now, Kim, we know that you're very visible in the community as KD Consulting, but why don't you tell us about the local nonprofit Friend Inc. and its pet pantry? We know that Friend Inc. has a food pantry, but perhaps many of the listeners are not aware of the pet pantry.
Yes, thank you for having us and bringing some attention to the pet pantry. We piggyback off of Friend Inc.'s food pantry that's held 5 times a month. And what we were hearing from some of the people attending is that they were in need of some pet food as well. And they were very limited on the supply of donations that were coming into Friend. So I was asked, just due to my past experience in the pet industry, if I'd be interested in coordinating pet food, piggybacking off of their food pantry that's held a few times a month. So we did that. We launched in 2017, kind of got our feet wet and some things established. And this year has been a very active year for us in donations, in families needing pet food to keep their pets in their homes, which is our goal. We want to keep those pets in their homes and out of shelters. So it's growing every month as people are becoming more and more aware of the services that we offer there. Pet food, dog and cat food primarily. We're up to about 60 dogs a month that we're serving and close to 100 cats with families of about 70. And we're seeing that grow every month. So we always have a need for continued donations. If anybody is listening and would like to contribute to the pet pantry, we are located inside of the Friend Inc. building off of Noble Street, 658 D Noble Street in Kutztown.
That's an incredible number, 60 dogs and 100 cats. Now, Kim, how many volunteers are working with you in the pet pantry?
Great question. It was myself for a while. We are slowly breaking in some new volunteers because there's a little bit, just a small learning curve as far as getting paperwork filled out and making sure that we have proof of ownership, because that is important. We want to make sure that the pets are being taken care of in their homes. And once that all is completed, we go through that process with them, and they just come back every month, and we're able to accommodate them, hopefully with the pet food that they usually feed their pets, if we have that in stock.
I know that some of our friends at the Northeast Berks Chamber are also volunteers for the food pantry. So in general, if a person's interested in volunteering in either capacity, he or she should just contact Friend. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what's the best way to reach Friend?
So they can contact Kathy Dill, who's the program coordinator, and that phone number at Friend is 610-683-7790.
Okay, Kim, thank you so much. Kelly, let's get back to you for a minute. If someone needs a pet groomed, how can we reach you at Bubbles and Beyond Pet Salon?
There's a few ways. The phone number is 610-641-1005. There's a website that we have. It's Bubbles and Beyond Pet Salon. And also you could do social media just by Facebook. I have messages coming in all the time off of that way.
Okay, that's great. Well, the reason these ladies are here today is because we decided, instead of just networking, which we do routinely at the Chamber, we would try something new called Petworking. And the reason for that is that we have seen growth in businesses that are either pet or animal related, and so we thought we'd shine a spotlight on those businesses. So coming up on April 11th, at another member location, Cedar Ridge Vineyards, formerly Blair Vineyards, we'll be hosting a Petworking mixer for members and their guests. That's a Thursday, and that will run from 4:30 till 6 p.m. on the grounds of the vineyard. If the weather is inclement, we'll go inside the tasting room. So this will be a rain or shine event. And so we're happy to put a focus on these members, these participants, which include Bubbles and Beyond Pet Salon, Greystone Manor Alpacas, Gray Muzzle Manor. We had Marcy Tucker here 2 weeks ago on the radio show. Pooches and Hooves in Fleetwood, and of course the Friend Inc. Pet Pantry. And we'll be accepting donations that day, Kim, of dry cat and dog food. Is there anything that people should stay away from, or? any restrictions on the pet food donations?
No, primarily just a focus on the dog and cat food. We do go through a lot of dry food, but we're always, open to treats and wet food as well. So thank you.
Sure. Pets are permitted because pets are permitted at the winery, but of course they must be leashed and supervised. That's very important. So it's National Pet Day. Ironically, it's Marcy Talker's birthday, and she always comes equipped with a dog or two. So that's just ironic that we chose that day. And it is free to the public, to members, to guests. So please come to the winery that day between 4:30 and 6. We have the information on our website at northeastberkschamber.com. It's also on Facebook. And the reason we have our intern here today is because as one of her chamber projects, I had asked her to support the organization of the event and reaching out to the pet-related members. What would you like to say, Martina, about the process of organizing this event? Or I know you have a great love of dogs yourself. What do you think about the whole idea of this event, Petworking?
Well, I'm really excited for it. It's a lot of fun working on it. Pets are obviously my passion. I like to do a lot with them. I'm really excited to see what pets people bring out there and to see how everybody interacts with their animals with each other and how businesses will interact with people's pets and hopefully get new customers.
And of course, you used your design talents to create a nice, colorful, appealing flyer for the chamber, so we thank you for that.
Wow, I'm like super excited about this. I know, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I believe, we had Gray Muzzle Manor here with you. Is that correct?
Yes,
And
we did. Marcy.
Yes, that's who it was. And we were talking to her about all of her stuff. And I have her flyer next to this same Petworking flyer in my room hung up. And so I think that's just a super cool idea and way to get all the different people who love animals involved and working together, I think, because I know people who love animals always want to support people who love animals too.
Right.
So I think that's
Definitely. No, that's really awesome.
so. Yeah. Look, do you have any pets of your own?
I do. I just adopted 2 months ago 2 senior dogs, 2 bonded senior dogs, a Bichon and a Chihuahua mix.
Oh, what are their names?
Yummy and Rex.
Oh, that's adorable.
Those were their given names, and they respond very well to them. So, of course, I'm not going to change their names at that age.
Aw,
But Rex is my 3rd Bichon. I love
wow.
those Bichon boys. I just love them. So they're sweet. Yeah.
does anyone else over there have pets? You're nodding your head through the glass. So.
Yeah, I have a 1-year-old puppy. Her name's Stella. She's a Siberian Husky boxer mix.
Okay.
This is Kim. I just recently rescued 2 wire fox terriers, another bonded pair as well. They're 8 years old approximately, and their names are Panda and Sissy.
That's fun. So will your pets be joining you at the Petworking event?
My one pet just saw a behavioral specialist. So until we complete her training, no, I will not be bringing my pet to the event.
No, mine will not be attending either.
That's okay. It sounds like you're going to have a lot of great, lots of great fun furry friends and such.
We
at the
will. I'm sure
Petworking.
we will. And the most important, part is that anyone who attends learns more about the mission and the services of nonprofits and businesses that support animals. So that's the most important thing.
Definitely. Well, thank you all so much for coming today. I think that's wonderful that you're doing. Is there anything
Thank
else?
you.
There's the music. But so thank you again so much for coming in today. It's wonderful to have you. And of course, I love getting to talk about pets and hear about the pets that everyone has for sure.
All right. We'll be right back. Only here on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
The Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce is your premier resource and voice for trusted local business. The Chamber advances regional economic and cultural growth through supportive collaboration with business and community organizations as well as government. For more information, call the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce at 610-683-8860. That's 610-683-8860, or visit their website at northeastberkschamber.com. Arc Point Labs of Reading specializes in drug, alcohol, and DNA testing solutions for families, workplaces, and life in general. Conveniently located at 2208 Quarry Drive, Suite 207 in the Van Reed Office Center behind Austin's Restaurant. Walk-ins welcome. 484-926-2505 or arcpointlabs.com/Reading for more information. Arc Point Labs of Reading is a member of the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, a 501c6 which helps members grow business relationships, raise business profiles, attract new customers, and partner with area nonprofits and schools to promote collaboration and goodwill.
Since the early 70s, Friends Incorporated, located at 658 D Noble Street in Kutztown, has helped thousands of families in northeastern Berks County strengthen relationships with themselves and their community through a wide range of outreach services. Every family and individual is offered case management services, food pantry assistance, counseling, support groups, and program referrals. Contact Friend Incorporated at 610-683-7790. That's 610-683-7790. Or visit their website, www.friendinc.org. Friend Incorporated, helping our neighbors to strengthen our community.
Ray's Pizza di Sogno is the newest buzz on Main Street. Located at 478 West Main, Ray's has specialty Italian pinwheels, handmade mozzarella, and hot slices at the ready. To order your favorites, dial 484-648-2720. That's 484-648-2720. Or order online at rayspizzadisogno.com. That's rayspizza.com. Mention KU Radio for a special treat. The Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce is your premier resource and voice for trusted local business. The Chamber advances regional economic and cultural growth through supportive collaboration with business and community organizations as well as government. For more information, call the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce at 610-683-8860. That's 610-683-8860, or visit their website at northeastberkschamber.com. Arc Point Labs of Reading specializes in drug, alcohol, and DNA testing solutions for families, workplaces, and life in general. Conveniently located at 2208 Quarry Drive, Suite 207 in the Van Reed Office Center behind Austin's Restaurant. Walk-ins welcome. 484-926-2505 or arcpointlabs.com/Reading for more information. Arc Point Labs of Reading is a member of the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, a 501c6 which helps members grow business relationships, raise business profiles, attract new customers, and partner with area nonprofits and schools to promote collaboration and goodwill.
Hi, hon. I thought you were coming home early.
Yeah.
What's the matter? What happened?
And I realized today just how much I really love you.
What do you mean?
I almost got killed today.
Oh, my God.
I was rushing home to catch the game. There was a train coming. I thought I could beat it.
Billy.
I was just about to go around the gate. Something made me slam on the brakes.
Oh, thank God.
That coffee went everywhere.
I'm so glad you're all right.
It wasn't worth the risk. Never see you again. Never smell your hair.
I don't even say that.
Never see you walk.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
It takes a mile for a train to stop. Don't try to beat a train, or someone you love will get hurt. Look, listen, and live. This message brought to you by Operation Lifesaver and this station.
afternoon, and welcome to Kutztown Live, Kutztown University's campus and community talk show. I am Juliana Jablonski, here with Nurse Navigator Shar from Clinical Services here in KU this afternoon to talk to us about the Out of the Darkness Walk coming up this April. Hello, and welcome to Kutztown Live.
Hi, and thanks for having me.
It is great to have you here this afternoon. So, do you want to start off by telling us just a little bit about what the Out of the Darkness Walk is?
Sure, I'd love to. So, Out of the Darkness, this is our 5th year for the Out of the Darkness Walk. And the Out of the Darkness Walk highlights suicide prevention. We're trying to make everyone aware of the problem that suicide is, especially among this college-age students.
And where is the Out of the Darkness Walk taking place?
The Out of the Darkness Walk will be held on the DMZ in South Campus on Sunday, April 28th.
Sunday, April 28th. All right. And who can come? Is it just students or community members?
The event is open to anyone, community, students, anyone who wants to participate. You register either online or you can register the day of the walk. And registration starts at 4, and the walk's going to start at about 5 o'clock.
And how much is it to register?
It's totally free to register. However, if you create a group or a team to walk, you can raise money, donate it to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And any individual who collects $100 or more will receive an Out of the Darkness t-shirt.
All right. And I know you had some other facts maybe to share with us this afternoon.
Well, we wanted to address this Out of the Darkness Walk because suicide is so prevalent anymore in our society. And suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students. Less than 20% of college students who have committed suicide have been seen or treated at campus counseling centers, which means a lot of people are slipping through the cracks. It's the 4th leading cause of death among 15 to 64-year-olds, and more people die each year by suicide than homicide, and almost twice the number of deaths than from HIV or AIDS.
Wow. And where could someone go to seek help on Kutztown's campus?
For Kutztown's campus, of course, clinical services is always open, but there's also counseling and psychological services, which is in the same building, Beck Hall, 1st floor. All you have to do is get yourself to that front door, and the secretaries right inside the door will direct you, either or. So if counseling's not open, you can always come over to clinical services.
Okay. And then where can we go to find out more information about clinical services and for this Out of the Darkness Walk?
Well, the Out of the Darkness Walk, you can go to the Health Center's Facebook page. It's listed there. But also to register or to get more information, the web address is afsp.org. And you would click on Campus Walks because it's differentiated in there when you get to their page. There's community walks, and then there's campus walks, which are just promoted through colleges and universities. So you would click on Campus Walk, you could find our walk, and that's where you would register. Just find Kutztown.
Okay, and when on that Sunday, when students or people get to the Out of the Darkness Walk, what can they expect? Is it just one walk around the DMZ and they leave, or are there
It's as many laps around the DMZ as you choose to do. There's a lot of different little events going on under the tent. We're the day following Bear Fest, so Bear Fest is that weekend. We're going to be under the same tent that Bear Fest uses, but there's different things, if you've been affected by suicide, either had a family member or something that committed suicide, or you know somebody, there's different ways to commemorate that person. We have flags that people can fill out with their loved ones' names. We have beads with different colors depending upon the relationship to the person that committed suicide. We also have ones just for suicide survivors. So there's things to do. We usually have someone singing, some people talking, speaking, but that's what's going on.
All right. And is there just anything else you want to add about Out of the Darkness as a whole, or clinical services, or?
The Out of the Darkness is sponsored by AFSP, which stands for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. The monies that are raised at these walks go to help prevent suicide, increase awareness. They're available. They send money to fund scientific research, They also have educational programs that are available if you need someone to come to campus to talk about something about suicide, to talk about different things. That's what they're there for. They also help promote policies and legislation that impact suicide and prevention.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by the KUR studios this afternoon. It was great to have you.
Thank you for having me. And we hope to see everyone at the walk on Sunday, April 28th. And it starts at 5 o'clock on the DMZ on South Campus.
All right. We will be right back with more of Kutztown Live.
Integrity Services and Solutions is a local independent insurance agency specializing in employee benefits, Medicare plans, and human resource services. True personal service with a commitment to excellence. Integrity Services and Solutions, 610-939-9593. That's 610-939-9593, or on the web at www.integrityservicesandsolutions.com. Integrity Services and Solutions is a member of the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, a 501c6 which helps members grow business relationships, raise business profiles, attract new customers, and partner with area nonprofits and schools to promote collaboration and goodwill.